another one of these things in. Alright, you know how I do when I start. I actually got a little bit more to say this time when I start. I probably should have said what I'm about to say in the first video. Didn't think about it. So focused on like getting things going and exercising or whatever. But yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Let me do what I do. Okay. All right. Let's get this over real quick. So, it might, if you're watching this, which a lot of people, well, nobody really is yet, but if you get around to watching this, it might be weird for me to like just randomly pack a ball. You don't see me pack it. For you just randomly smoke a bowl and start exercising, whatever. But as the name of this channel is called Tinnitus and Weed, the weed part of it is evident as you see me pack, well, smoke a bowl every time. But as far as the tinnitus goes, I have tinnitus. Tinnitus is essentially a condition. It's a symptom because it's not a cause. Like if you have tinnitus, tinnitus is a symptom of something. But tinnitus is essentially a condition where the person hears a phantom auditory sound. So in my case, like I hear a very high pitched ringing. If you were born in the 80s or before the 80s, you know what a tube television is. If you know when you cut them joints on, like they used to like emit like a really high pitched sound. That's basically what I hear. If you have no idea what a tube television is, that's cool. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen like an action movie or a TV show or whatever, where like somebody throws a grenade or any explosion goes off nearby somebody, and then they like play that high pitched sound, that ringing. That's what I hear in my head at all times, as long as I'm conscious. It does not stop. Like when I first got tinnitus, it was legit just like a sound, but now it's more like a chorus of sounds because it's different pitches. Like I can tilt my head in certain ways and it'll like change the sound, which is kind of crazy. But like I was saying, it's a symptom. I got mine's. It's as bad as this is. It's self-inflicted from listening to very loud music in headphones as a wee lad, you know. So PSA for people, especially if you're a younger person or if you have kids and you notice that they're listening to loud ass music, tell them to stop. Like, respect your ears, because I mean, tonight people have killed themselves over tinnitus because you like there's no cure for it. You either deal with it or you don't. So get to the weed aspect of why this is called tinnitus and weed. One of my ways, of dealing with tinnitus is weed. I've got two ways really, but the first way is like, even though I'm not like really religious, I grew up Christian Baptist. I think that's the right way to terminology for it. But I think there's something called like the prayer of serenity or something like that, where it's like, grant me the power to change the things I can, with the courage to change things I can, something to know the things that the wisdom to know what I can't change, and then something to know the difference. Point is, I have tinnitus. It's there. I can't do shit about it. I've just got to deal with it. And my way of dealing with it is, I tell this to people. They look at me funny because whatever. But like, it's to constantly think. And so, again, I tell this to people, and they're like, "Yo, bruh, like I think all the time too," and I'd be like, "But do you though?" So when I say I think all the time, I mean I literally have nonstop, full blown conversations in my head about any and everything. Like I'm having a conversation with myself right now about this shit this week as it goes on. But like, yeah, I literally do not stop thinking at all times. This is it would drive me crazy if like the fact that I didn't really enjoy thinking. Like, this is why if you watch the first video, um, I said I want to make sure that the thoughts I'm having aren't crazy because I literally spend all day in my head thinking about like everything. So why I smoke weed, actually, since we on the smoke part of this, I would much rather vaporize it, as in not the vapes with the like little liquid in the pens. Them shits are bad. You don't know what's in that liquid, but like vaporize, as in you get a device that vaporizes the herb that it doesn't create smoke, it creates vapor, and you inhale that vapor. That negates pretty much all of the negative health consequences of like smoking weed because you're not inhaling smoke. I had a vaporizer. UNC confiscated it. Yeah. All right. So, why do I smoke weed? Two reasons. The first reason, honestly, because I really like how it makes me feel. I'm saying that first because I started smoking weed before I had tinnitus, before I knew what the fuck tinnitus was, and I enjoyed it profusely. Then, once I had tinnitus, once I realized that I had tinnitus, because tinnitus is one of those funny things. Like my ears would start ringing, and then they would stop. So like when it stopped, I would stop worrying about it. But like it got to a point where they just, never stopped ringing, and I was like, oh shit. But I realized at some point that like weed helped with that. How so? If best way I could describe this is like, okay, humans, we're like biological, we're organic machines, okay? So if the body is the hardware, and I'm about to work on my hardware in a second, the mind is the software. And tonight, let's say tinnitus is like an app on your operating system. The operating system is obviously your brain. So the tinnitus, the app itself, it uses like maybe 0.01% of my RAM or whatever. But dealing with the tinnitus, let's say my Windows Defender, or I guess like whatever the fuck my virus protection would be called in my body, that while it's dealing with tinnitus takes up like another 50% of like my total RAM. So even though the tinnitus itself don't really take up that much, dealing with all the issues that it causes, yeah, that shit takes up a lot. All right. So what weed does is it kind of sort of handles that by itself. So like I said, I think I don't ever stop thinking. When I smoke, it's not like I stop thinking, but like, damn, it lets me focus on stuff. Okay, why did I make that pause? Because weed, you got two different kinds of weed. You got indica and sativa. Get your information about this from credible sources, because you've got doctors, like people who academically have far more knowledge than I allegedly have, but you have people out there that will tell you that there's no difference between indica and sativa. That's a motherfucking lot. Okay, I get that you got hybrids out there, and hybrid blur the line, and yeah, so you could get something that says sativa, and it might have like some heavy indica effects. That's a thing, but you just can't say that there's no difference between indica and sativa, especially if you get it yourself. Like, matter of fact, let me just. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that. Okay. These are stems from, previous harvests. I don't know why the hell I keep them. I think they're cool for whatever the fuck reason. But like as you can see, I can't even really. Yeah, I have to like. I'm sitting down and they're taller than me, but if I stand up, they're not as tall. But considering the fact that these things aren't in the pot that they were in, like when they were in the pot, these plants were absolutely bigger than I was. So yeah, I'm quite proficient at growing my own supply to the point where I really need federal, not state. Well, state legalization is cool too, but I need federal legalization so I can go in business because I ain't doing shit in terms of selling weed without federal legalization. Because even if the state says it's legal, I don't want to open up my business and then I'm doing good, and the feds come in and just raid my shit because they can. State be damned. So yeah, I need state legalization before I open up any kind of business. Why am I still growing it? I mean, I gotta smoke. Like, this is for me. Like, this is not one harvest. This is literally years, and the shit back there, years of harvest. And I just like kept the stalks. Real shit. If I can, I might find a company because you can use these for hemp. I don't know if they'd be good though, because they're probably too dry by now. I don't know. There's something I should look into. Anyway, let me clean this back up, and we can wrap this up so I can actually get into the exercise, which is what this is really about. Okay. Oh no. Stay there. All right. All right. So yeah, back to it. So yeah, there's definitely a difference between indica and sativa. As for exercising, I smoke sativa literally before I exercise because it stops me thinking about tinnitus and it helps me focus on what I'm doing. I also smoke sativa when I'm like working on the computer, whatever. But like if I'm working, like that's it lets me focus. Again, I don't really know of a better. I guess you could also say maybe tinnitus is giving me like forcefully having ADHD. I don't really know what the hell ADHD actually is. So I don't know if saying that I like think all the time is a proper comparison. But like, whatever. The point is, you know, weed lets me take my mind off that and focus on whatever task is at hand. Indica, on the other hand, it does the same shit, but like, whereas sativa helps you to focus, or in some cases it energizes and uplifts you, makes you happy, you know what I'm saying? Sativa has multiple effects, just like indica has multiple effects, but like, the indica that I grew 2 kinds, but I smoke indica because it calms the body down. So like after I exercise, I might smoke another bowl of indica. Y'all don't really see that because it relaxes the body. Indica can also help you with sleep. If you get the right kind, it'll absolutely like put you out in a good kind of way. You know what I'm saying? All right, but yeah, that's why I smoke before the exercises, and that's why I smoke in general. You know, it helps with tinnitus, and I really like the way weed makes me feel. It is what it is. All right, let's look at how I did Thursday and Wednesday, I guess. No, you saw Wednesday. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Product endorsement, even though I'm not like endorsed by Vaseline. I bought this thing of Vaseline like I want to say a year and a half, maybe two ago. Still got half the tub. I use it for one thing: moisturize my lips. Best lip moisturizer ever. Get you some. All right, so okay. Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday actually. As you can see, I did not do that second set. I decided since I didn't do the second set Monday, yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. But I did, you know what I'm saying, get my 4 laps in. I don't know why I look at Tuesday. Yeah, I got my 4 laps in after that, and I did my day in push-ups, sit-ups. Speaking of, I acquired 225 plates, so yeah. So I do these. Well, I use those. I hold on to those. Well, sit those on my chest when I do for weighted sit-ups. So now I do weighted sit-ups with 50 instead of 30 pounds. You know, it's a big change. Good shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yesterday, I mean, ain't really much to say. I did 7 laps jogging in my afternoon jogging, and then did 4 more laps that night. Did my day in stuff, whatever. Today's Friday. We'll see what I do. I'm probably gonna do essentially the same thing I did Wednesday. Next week, I'm going to try to do double like I did last week. So that'll be 2 sets of lifting. Well, that'll be the same. 2 sets of lifting, that'll be the same, and 2 sets of lifting, because that'll be my 12th week. And at that point, I'm planning on taking a break. So yeah, my body needs it. Like, lifting don't even really be bad. It's them jogs that be killing me. Yeah, that's probably why I can't really get 2 sessions in, because like my body is be damn tired. But because like I said, next week it's gonna be the last week before I take a little week-long break, give my body some time to recuperate. I'm gonna try to push it extra hard next week. We'll see what happens though. For now, yeah, let's get it in. Sorry that took a little bit longer than, well, normal, I guess. But yeah, I think I've said everything that I feel like I need to say in general. So from here on out, it'll probably be, you know what I'm saying, just me smoking the bowl, doing a little brief recap, and getting straight into it. When I do my philosophical stuff, when eventually add that part to the channel, I'll probably recap what I just said, but I'll make it look nice. These videos are just, they're not going to be edited. They're just, you know what I'm saying, raw, I guess. But when I start like, yeah, doing that, they'll probably be a little nice, more edited, thought out videos. All right. Okay. I feel like I should turn the AC down lower, but that's not going to matter right now. All right. Start with squats. It's hard to see because that thing's in the back. I wish it was clear or some shit. That's fine. That'll be fine. What the hell did I do last time? I forgot. Yo, 30-something. 30-something. I don't know. I'll do them until whatever. I'll do them until my body's like, nah, fam, stop. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Try to do angle a little bit, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a little better look. I think that was 40. Legs are burning. My back is starting to sweat too. Damn, weight was slipping. It's fine. 40 is good. 40 is good. I get good workout on my legs from jogging. So 40 is good. Okay. I think I've been doing 22, 23. I'm gonna try to stay in that range. So I keep my back straight with these joints. I know that's the whole point. Kind of 25. Maybe I should have lowered that joint again. Don't matter. It don't matter. I already did them like that. It's not like I'm done. This is fine. It's like if we do a rendering. Sound like it. Yeah, it is. Again, I really do not like these shorts. At least not for this. They doing construction outside, so if you can hear that, that's what that is. I have my window open, so you know, yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know if them last three counted. Yeah, whatever. It's probably, you should have turned all the way for that. Whatever. I think last time I got 8, 2 partial, 6 dead hang. I don't know if I'm gonna get 8 this time. We'll find out. Count another 8. 2 partial. 6 deadheading. I was gonna go for 9, but my arms was like, bruh, you trying to pull something out of socket? I was like, you right. You right. Let's stop right here. Okay. What's next? Okay. I think I got 40 of these. No, I didn't. Maybe 35. Like, I be stopping, and when I stop, like, that essentially like resets the burn. Yeah, so let's okay. See how many I get. At least 35, hopefully. Oh, okay. Calves burn, calves burn. All right, that was 40. That was 40. Okay. Overhead shoulder extensions. Oh, wait, tricep extensions, whatever. Oh, I had to stop them shits. Like, I was about to pass the fuck out doing them shits. Oh, man. Okay. 18, I do believe. 18, I do believe. Alright, curls Curls, curls, curls. Curls I do adore. I need to shave soon. Probably ain't gonna do it though. Alright. Last time I did these shits, how many did I get? 25? Boy, they hurt the hell out of my hands too. Alright, let's see if I get on the 25. Y'all ready? Alright. Okay, it was 25 or 26. I'll just say 25. Alright, round the world's next. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. Hey, yo, I need like a hand masseuse or some shit like that. Damn, man. Real shit, it's gonna hurt. I think I've been doing 35. I might try to get 40 though. Yeah. Eventually I'm gonna see if I can work my way up to doing 61 both ways. Alright, 45, 40, 45, 40. Here we go. At least I didn't drop it. I'm sweating and I'm cold. I don't like this cold sweat. Shit ain't cool. Well, it actually is cool. It's a little too cool, honestly. Second to last exercise. Last exercise with these damn kettlebells. I'm resting enough. I think I got 20 last time. Let's try to get another 20. Let's see what happens. Okay, see if I can get him over twice this time. Not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but I'll take it. See, that should be smooth going this way. Okay. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Alright. That's that. If you watched it, thank you for watching. Till next time.